A call or a message that kicks into action all the springs and cogs of government. And this is what the legal mandate swift response to public complaints envisioned. It became law in Beijing late last year. So how does it go from idea to law? It starts with public opinion. Tao Jinghua is a deputy to the Beijing Municipal People's Congress who helped push this bill through.
The special drafting team went into the places, the grassroots, like township offices, communities and enterprises in all 16 districts in the city, and talked to people with the draft and solicited the opinions from them. A team went to 13245 hotline center, stay there and act as operators to experience and understand the whole process of complaints handling.
You call, we respond. Sounds straightforward, but the devil is in the details.
在这当中必然会有很多争议。晚上青蛙太吵了，吵得我睡不着觉。
I remember there was a lot of debate over whether or not to set a bar for calls to 12345. Do you let people call about not being able to sleep at night because of loud croaking frogs outside, or call about bats in the house?
Li Jia is the deputy director of research at the Beijing 12345 call center. As it's at the forefront of the response system, she had much input on the finer points of the bill.
所以最后在我们条例里。
In the end, we didn't include words like unreasonable or malicious in the law to define citizen requests. Instead, we approached it through classifying calls by type and directing the caller's lawful request to the appropriate channel. So any call from businesses or the public, we take it, no bars. Understandably, the government can't take on everything. So if it goes beyond the duties of the department or organization involved, we do advise the caller to try other more suitable channels.
Reviewed and amended more than 40 times, finally it became law in Beijing in September 2021. I asked Deputy Tao why the hotline public service needed the legal framework.
Making of this law, local law, is actually very significant, to individuals, to citizens in Beijing. So I think people get more sense of acquisition, the sense of belongings into the city, and also you feel like you are part of the governance by participating in the process. You feel you are part of it.
At the heart of this law is going beyond just responding. Individual cases can point to the bigger common issues in city management and development.
It's quite significant for the government to get the feedback and complaints from the masses. It is effective for the government to identify signs of emerging problems and crises and to provide feedback timely, so potential social crisis can be diffused invisibly. Phenomena like buck passing, laziness, inaction will be addressed on the source by legislation. In this way, governance level, public service quality will be improved largely.
The typical time frame for a callback is 7 days from contacting 12345. Plus, there are follow-ups to check if you're satisfied with the solution. With 12345 being a nationwide number, calls are directed to your local hotline center, and Beijing has led the way with putting in a legal guarantee that results are seen. Jiao Yang, CGTN, Beijing.